I got me a Mattel DC Universe movie Aquaman. Let's crack it open. Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Mattel DC Multiverse movie Aquaman. I recently picked up all 4 of the figures in this wave, being Aquaman, Mera, Black Manta, and Ocean Master, or Orm. So I could make the Build-A-Figure, or Collect and Connect, Trench Warrior. Now, I already have this Aquaman. I was trying to pick up the arm. Is it the arm or the leg? Yeah, I think it's the arm. From the Trench Warrior, and I could not find one. No one had one available, so I had to end up getting another Aquaman. But I already have this one, and I kind of customized it and redid the upper torso and the gloves and boots. Gave him a little bit more shine. But at any rate, let's take a look here. So you can see here on the top, we have the Collect and Connect Trench Warrior, Aquaman, right there, the Aquaman, the movie logo in the font. There is Aquaman and all his Aquamaniness. Got the picture of Momoa there on the side, artwork from the movie. DC Multiverse, Mattel. On the side here, we have that same artwork and the Aquaman movie logo up there. And on this side, same thing pretty much as the other side. On the back, we have a little blurb about Aquaman. For those of you who don't know, well, everybody knows who Aquaman is. Then we have the entire wave here, Aquaman, Mera, Orm, or Ocean Master, and Black Manta. And then there we have the Trench Warrior complete, which Aquaman, oh, no, it's the right leg. I thought it was the arm. The right leg. I was trying to find one of those, couldn't find anybody that had them, so I'm like, hell with it, and just got another Aquaman. And then right down here, we've got a little blurb about the Trench Warrior, jibbery-jabbery legal jargon. Ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. And then on the bottom, we've got more jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, DC, Warner Brothers, Mattel, and Barcode. And there we go. Let's get Trusty out over here. Pew! And open this up. I think we can get into this from the side. These Mattel boxes, yeah, there's always like tape on the bottom too, and that's always a piece that I miss. If I can get that in there. Did I get it? Did I get the tape? No, I didn't get the tape. Oh, I gotta go in this way. These Mattel boxes, they were a little bit of a bear to get into, but we will manage. Let's see here. Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna need Trusty again. Pew! Let's pop that tab out, pop that tab out, and then pull this out. And I think we've got access now. Alright, and flip this over and pull this tray out. There we go. Get this, get the Trident. Oh, it is taped in or something. No. Wow. They really did a number on this. Let's see if we can. There we go. Well, that is got it. All right, now we can and get him out. And I'll set this stuff aside. I'll put it back together because I do save my boxes. And we are ready for the pedestal. All right, here we've got him on the pedestal. Let's take a look at the accessories. First off, we have the Trident of Poseidon from the movie there. All done in like a gold plastic, somewhat of a, not rubbery plastic, but a softer plastic. I've got some definite, it's all done in like a gold, but we have some sort of coppery dry brush down here on the bottom going down to the point there at the bottom, as well as up here along the top right underneath the forks on the trident. I took the one that I have, and I will I'll put these side by side when we do the comparison so you can see what I did. But I did mine all in gold. I just went over the whole thing in gold and made it gold, because I wasn't a big fan of the coppery dry brush look to it. But, you know, it's fine. I'm going to leave this one as is. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking trident. Nonetheless, better than that. I think they call it a quintet, the one that he had that had five forks on it from Dawn of Justice and Justice League. But then we have the right leg for the Trench Warrior, which I'm really excited to finally unbox all of these guys and get this and put it together. I'm not real big on doing the collecting connects outside of the DC Universe Classics, except for the case of the Clayface and the Killer Croc from the DC Multiverse from Mattel. I did get those because the Clayface is much better than the one from DC Universe Classics, and the Killer Croc is really, really nice too, which I have those. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see that all complete and up on my shelf. And then here we have Mr. Curry, Mr. Arthur Curry, Aquaman, Jason Momoa. And he stands at actually right at just teensy tiny bit right above 6.5 inches tall. Going over the sculpt, it is a really neat looking sculpt. I do like it. I like what they did on mine. Again, I did a dry brush, or actually I did a gold wash over the orange up here on the top, and I went over the belt armor pieces with my gold shiny gold pen. And I actually gave a silver wash to the, silver wash to the gauntlets and gloves and the boots, the little metallic looking pieces. And I'll put them side by side here in a moment so you can see the difference. But I really like the sculpt. It's a very good likeness of Momoa. I think they did a really good job. This is one of the last few lines that they did. The belt and the armor pieces back here are all soft rubber. You've just got plastic on the upper torso. The hair is really nicely sculpted. It's also a soft rubber, so you can move it. It will get out of the way for articulation. Nice scale look to the green going down to the boots, and they have a very metallic sheen to them, especially the gauntlets up here. And as you can see, there's a little bit of silver peeking out from underneath these almost like armored pieces on the glove. Looks really, really good. They did a fantastic job with this, and this also, if you notice, is a double knee. So that's an articulation. We'll jump right into that. Articulation, the head is not as articulated as you'd probably like it to be. Mattel has not really grasped the whole dumbbell going. I mean, this is a dumbbell going into the neck, but they haven't grasped that dumbbell that gives you a pretty good movement. The head will go all the way around, but it's going to be difficult with the hair, but you can make it happen. You got a little bit of down, not much back at all, hardly any tilt. The arms, you do have a hinge at the shoulder going straight out, no butterfly, and the arms will go all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel and a single elbow with a swivel on there, and then you have a wrist swivel with a hinge in and out on the wrist. As I said, this was one of the last lines that they did, so they were really jumping up on their game with the articulation. We have more of that gold padded armor piece too on the back of the arms there. I do have a hinge there, as you can see, mid torso for some ab crunch, a little bit of forward, and a little bit back, but not a whole lot. There is a waist swivel there, super, super, super. And then the legs going all the way out to there, actually a lot of leg articulation. No drop down ball joint. There is a thigh swivel and a double knee going all the way back to there. Joints are super smooth right out of the package with this. And then we've got detents on the feet and a rocker on the feet too. So there you go. We'll put his trident in his hand, and let me get my other one, and I'll show you my other one at the customization that I did side by side. So, and there we go. This one I bought loose. I didn't get, because I really had no intentions of ever getting the other ones and getting the Trench Warrior, because I figured it would just be ridiculously expensive, but I managed to find them at a good price, so I decided to just do it. But as you can see, there is a little bit more shininess to this one. Let's bring him closer in. You can see I did a wash on this and made it a little bit shinier. The armor on the gold on the armor I touched up too, and then as I said, I did like a silvery wash on the armor pieces on the boots and the gauntlets, and then I also hit those with the pen there on the back of the arms. And then you can see the difference in the tridents. I just went all in on the gold with this. It still does have a little bit of that copper down on the bottom. I guess I didn't bother too much with that. But yeah. But I'm going to leave that one as is. This one I may end up heating that head up and popping it off. I got a couple of prospective heads that I could put on this. And one of them is actually a Chris Hemsworth Thor head that doesn't really look like Chris Hemsworth. So I thought I could put that one on there, and I could have like the long-haired blonde Aquaman on this one, and that's probably the one that I'll use. I'd have another head. I'm not sure who it is. It's a Marvel head, but I think it's a Thor head, but it's rather large, probably too large for this. So let's pop him off the pedestal, and we'll line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. All right, here we've got him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Retro Namor the Submariner, the Mezco 1/12 Collective Superman Man of Steel Edition, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Aquaman. All in all, I really like the figure. I think out of all of the, I think there's like 3 different versions of the Mattel Momoa figure. I only have the 2. I don't have the shirtless one, but I have the armored one from Dawn of Justice and Justice League. But I don't have the shirtless one with all the tattoos. But this is actually my favorite, the one that's more of a true Aquaman color armor and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'd give it more than that if it had double elbows and a better neck articulation, but outside of that, home run. Good job, Mattel. Again, if you could just get the DC license away from crazy Todd McFarlane, we could have some really nice 6-inch DC action figures right now with the way that they're now making the figures with articulation and everything. It would be fantastic, but unfortunately, crazy Todd McFarlane has the DC license, so not going to happen anytime soon. We'll keep our fingers crossed. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. First, smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of the Digitally Rebastard Network. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.